I think this is the perfect way to start a video. Hi, my name is Cyril, I'm the runner from HEL, and I will document this journey heading towards Berlin Marathon 2024. Yes, I'm super excited. I will try to document this journey as thoroughly as possible, trying to make one video per week. I want to run the marathon in, actually I wanted to say sub 2:45, but as it stands now, I don't think that's the right approach. I think the better approach to a successful marathon is to say that I will run sub 2:50 and ideally at 2:48 something, because I want to hit 4 minutes per kilometer splits throughout the whole race. So that makes 20 or sub 25 Ks 8 times, or like 8.5 times in a row. How much is it? So what has been happening so far? I've been on quite on a lot of long runs already. Some of them good, some of them bad. And maybe I just show you some clips. This is my bike, and this is the water bottle, and there's a towel just for the sweat, and gels. I just have one prepared in my pocket. Music, none. Let's just go. Okay, very close to the first training stop at 6K. I have this 2-kilometer loop here. If I haven't mentioned it, it's like a bit of a steadier kind of effort at 4:30-ish minutes per kilometer, and so far so good. Don't feel it really like pushing, and a couple of seconds faster per K right now. But I thought let's film this drinking here. Maybe there's some interesting footage which comes out of it. Do I take the bottle with me? Nah. And I'm still in time. Actually, 5 to 10 seconds faster. Okay, 30 kilometers, 2:11:54, average 4:23 per kilometer. If my target pace was to run 4:30, and this is like 7 seconds per kilometer faster on average, I mean, that's pretty good by now. Okay, it is now sometime after the long run. Actually, we just have 8 weeks to go until Berlin. And it took me a while to even start this vlog, because a couple of long runs before that, they just didn't go so well. On one occasion, I couldn't even start the long run properly. I had to stop after 3 kilometers because I was so energy depleted and probably a little overtrained, but I overcame that. Then there was another one where I had significant GI issues, and I'm also glad I overcame this one. But for this one, I actually learned from the mistakes, and while being still a bit tired and increasing the tiredness over the week by running a lot and making my feet a little tired for this long run, I didn't overdo it this time. I didn't, experience any GI issues during this run, and it's because I actually took care that I eat the right things one day before the long run, for the breakfast, and also during the run. Now that I'm actually confident enough that I will do this vlog and maybe even have a little fun filming it. The marathon specific long run, it has either parts in the middle or during the latter parts of the long run, which are very specific to the marathon. So marathon paced intervals or very close to the marathon pace. So either 10 times 2 kilometers, or maybe even like 2 times 5 kilometers. I mean, your fantasy basically has no limits when it comes to that. But it's crucial if you want to run a fast time, in my opinion, that you get to a marathon specific part during the long run, because otherwise it's going to be very hard to know what you experience after 30 kilometers during a marathon. I need to still expand my abilities to hold marathon pace, but at the same time I don't want to overdo it, because I want to stand on that starting line knowing that this is the one and only time where I run 42.9195 kilometers at marathon target pace. This specific run, which luckily was perfect, this one helped me to increase that marathon specific endurance. And my target pace is 4 minutes per kilometer for the whole race. So I actually mentioned that in the beginning of the videos. And this one was 23 seconds slower for 30 kilometers. And I had the feeling that I could have gone like to 40 kilometers still, and this is a good sign. So this one gives me the confidence that I will actually be able to run at 4 minutes per kilometer over the whole race in Berlin. And the next couple of weeks they will show me that if there are still like a couple of seconds left which I could squeeze out of my body, leave me a comment on what I should film next. And yeah, I hope you have a wonderful run. Cheers.